Welcome back. So I was walking around and I think this is where that S rank mark is at, the Atlas. And I think he's the one from the celebration where Maximilian Dude fought. So we're gonna give it a shot. I don't think I've been to this side. The music just stopped when I walked into this area. It is rather ominous. So do I have? Yeah, I got enough. Want to make sure I got my limit rage filled up. Yo, I was tripping when Torgal transformed and that Titan fight. That shit was fucking badass. That shit was ridiculous. Then Torgal did get some new chumpy chumps. Where are we at? Attributes. It's a shame that all of this is rather random. He looks sick. Good boy. Descendant of Fenrir. That's why he was always so close to Jill when they was younger. Let me see. Did I come through here? Yeah, I think I came through here, right? No, I didn't. There's nothing in here anyway. Yeah, that other dude, the assassin, the cannibal man, he was fucking me up. Yep, this is him. I remember this. My man is just chilling. Alright, what we got? Alright. Let's shoot. Shit rank. Alright, let's see what we got.
Seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right then. Let's try.
I really want to get real better at using this counter. Whoopsie. Why did he jump? There's a move that you can do out of that, but I got a heal.
I needed that. Thanks, boy.
Oof. Damn, I still got his thing too.
That's better. Let's try.
I can reflect those back. He's fucking me up. Concentration is the key to success. Ooh, almost hit a 50K. Oh, my man got the lightning saber, bro. That should be parryable, right? Nope, I almost did the wrong move. Went the wrong way. I just gotta remember after that it doesn't stun them, so I always sometimes get hit with that shit. Oh, the delay. Shit. Did he just do a double? Nice. Now we gotta win this one.
Nice try.
I dodged, I swear. I should have tried to parry it. He does a double take, okay. All right, last potion. Nice. Wow, that's a shitload of XP. It did say a lot of XP too. 2 levels, I'll take that. Ooh. Isn't that what you need to create the Ganhu Hardu weapon? Or whatever the fuck it is?
Back to sleep with you.
And my man spread eagle nuts in the air and everything. That was dope. That's the first fight where I had to use all my healing. Alright, so I think I got them all. So let's continue. Oh my god, photo mode. Let's go back and continue the story because I think I did all the hunts. So he was still 10 levels up from us. So luckily he wasn't doing a whole bunch of damage, but he was doing enough. Alright, let me see. I don't think we have any more.
We're seeing troops amassing at every corner.
What you got for me?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Here's everything we've received and everything promised.
A token. Buyer clamshell, desert rose, ability points 800. Oh, that's worth it. Meteorite is not.
Yours.
I got so much of it.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Sid mid. Yes, we know.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's his name?
Right.
The little humorous stuff.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril.
They look
engine
exactly
in
like the
which
other plants.
Mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain
Of course.
unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Alright, let me see if anything else. I don't think anything else popped up. So would have said it. But does it say for bounties? Nope. I wonder if you can just run into them without going into the bounty board. Alright. Yeah, I think it's just like 3 or, you know, that one was 4, wasn't it? Yeah, it was 4. Like, it doesn't really, the game really doesn't have chapters, but you can kind of tell when the next chapter begins and when it finishes. Usually at the end of a...
Taking you all to a storehouse in the bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Oh, the bull shit. He's starting some shit. Alright. So that's probably gonna bust open when we come back. Okay, where am I going? So I have to go... Wait. I have to go through here, right? Yeah. Yes, yes. That's kind of decent. The side quest doesn't necessarily play into it, but since there's shit like that, like the guy told us there's gonna be war with this boy that he was, you know, used to be cool with and whatnot, and you can see it kind of affecting the town. Like when you got there, he's like telling them we gotta roll. That's kind of dope. This man ain't here. He probably got assassinated. That shit, Where you at?
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you,
Shit.
would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
I didn't buy potions. I got 1 potion. These are gonna be materials. Or a little bit of some money. Now, should I warp back or should I take the chance? Can I grab game?
Anybody home? 'Cause This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Now, Torgal!
He cast and do. The hell was that? Well, at least it ain't the traditional Doom.
All yours, Torgal!
What was I thinking? Oh. Really? Bloody hide, same shit.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
So far, this is a little bit my least section of the game. It's too much going back and forth. Way too much. The Eye of the Warrior. Increases strength tonic duration by 10 seconds. Good boy. I wonder if that really increases the bond you have with him.
We're seeing troops amassing at every port.
And they should have a fast travel to like the important parts, you know, like space them out or something, because sometimes it gets annoying. Keep running, especially when you got like quests like this. Since we started this chapter, it's been like back and forth, and then you can't dash.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Why don't you go?
Right away.
Why don't you go your motherfucking self? See, now I gotta go all the way the fuck across the hideaway to get over there. Is Jill still in here? Nah, she's up and about somewhere. She said she was gonna come with me, but I got stood up. She's probably with Gav humping it out somewhere or some shit. Where's she at? She around here? Jill! I don't know, man, but I have a feeling they're gonna find out about his uncle. My man's gonna get smoked.
Thanks to Sid.
Harpocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Harpocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Bang, 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 bang.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can count on your aid.
Always.
Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
I'm gonna bring Tarja. Jill needs to rest.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
All right. So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Garlic. Conch shells. Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well, isn't that convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
All right. Stay safe.
So he said I wanted some company,
See you later,
but yet,
Clive.
never mind.
Good
I
luck
should have
with your
brought you,
research.
baby. Don't be mad. I always make the wrong decisions. I think the shit's gonna pop off. This is where they're having that issue, right? No, it's not. Not this one. Oh. Where I gotta go? Right there.
No. Where's Talia?
All anyone ever wants.
Fresh cuts! Come up! You'll not find a bruised pippin in the bushel.
What the? Sorry about
Need
that.
to stock up on
Fucking
these.
dumbasses with
There
motorcycles.
you are, Talia.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems
Hey.
finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What should I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
Garlic.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled. I won't have...
Welcome, welcome.
Nothing new. Raging Fist. Reduce the cooldown. I don't really. Is this what they wanted? No, it's not. I guess it'll be marked or whatnot. Let me buy some potions.
I do like a customer who knows what he wants.
I always use a strength tonic because I always think it's on Torgal.
I'll be here if you need me.
What do you want?
See, we want pepio nuts, bro.
And?
Make me slap you, bro.
How the hell is anyone supposed to afford that?
What can I interest you in today? Ah, yes. Keep fighting the good
should do
fight.
it. Hopefully Talia's finished too.
Fresh cuts! Come and get them up! You'll not find a bruised pippin in the...
Well, did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting.
Please just take me back automatically.
But we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat.
I need a raise. What?
Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Tyre.
For what?
For everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us.
Smooch, cheater. Please just take me back. Guess not.
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tomes so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
Slap. Alright, nothing new.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
The moon dew. See what my man's singing about.
Her ship lies still in harbor, her soul sails on the main. The breath of age is at her back, adventure in her veins.
Good shit, bro. I'm out.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you.
Of course. But at least they're giving me ability and renown.
Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
I think I read this.
He cracked the crystal too.
I didn't want to come in here, but only 3? Uno, dos, tres. Where? Oh, that was on the outside. My bad. My bad. I ain't gonna lie, my head was nodding. Doing this fucking, I don't even know what the fuck this is. It's fetch side, fetch bullshit.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Saw that little glitch in the background, bro.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Wow.
did I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off, my gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Meet us in the messy hall.
All right, Clive. Asterix. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the Twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Said that.
Obelus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are you? I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle? Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Who'd he say, Jill? No, I don't think he said that. Travel location. Wait, where am I going? Oh, Sid's legacy. Oh, there was a quest there. They never did talk about or show how the fuck they got out of that collapsing cave.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
Boss fight.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot.
The fuck?
There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goot.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad. Get off!
He just manhandled her.
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
All that time, that's how far they
You
got?
see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.